Hi guys, so I'm starting with the Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer by Estee Lauder. I've been using this for years. I'm just going to massage this all into my face. I do apologize, this will be a voiceover because my mic was not on when I recorded this video, and I really am sorry about that. So my wig was lifting. It's an old wig, but this video is about my makeup, so please save your comments for later. So I'm massaging this into my skin, and it's really going to eliminate all of the pores that are on my face. So I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation with my beauty blender, which is damp, and I'm just going to start patting on the foundation in the T-zones. That's where I normally start at. I like to perfect that area first. After my T-zones are covered how I like, I'm going to go in with my darker shade for the Estee Lauder. It's a shade lighter in the same type, and I'm going to go around the perimeter of my face. So I'm going to use my beauty blender, and this basically creates like an automatic contoured look. I'll use this beauty blender and blend it all down my neck and all around my hairline, and it kind of creates a contoured look. So once that's done, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I'm going to use this 208 Sephora brush. It has a spoolie on one side and an angle brush on the other. I really love this brush. I haven't had it for long. I'm going to use the Bronze Onyx by Fashion Fair for the brow powder. I have not had this brush for long, but the brush is already starting to act up. So I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to find another one, or maybe find a better quality one. I really love the brushes with the angle brush and a spoolie on the opposite side. So here I'm just talking about how I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm going to start towards my nose, and you want that part to come inside closer to the bridge of your nose so that you can create that arch that you want. And here I'm just building up the top of my brow to my liking. I'm going in with short, thin strokes. I normally go a little harder on the outside, and then in the inside I'll do really thin, light strokes. So definitely use your light stroke technique. This makes it a more natural, realistic looking eyebrow. Okay, so major key. For the front of the eyebrows, you want to have the angle brush tilted up vertically, and you want to create little faux hairs. So you're going to do very light, short strokes in the front part, and it's going to look super natural. So this is kind of like an updated routine that I've kind of learned from watching other YouTubers. I definitely use the short, light strokes going upwards, and make it look like your own eyebrows. So I'm going to do the other side, and here is the finished product. I'm going to go in with the darker concealer and the lighter concealer from the Studio Fix Concealer Palette by MAC. And I'm going to use the lighter underneath and the darker on the top, just because it kind of eliminates that halo brow that a lot of people have. I'm going to bring that concealer all the way down to my lids. Afterwards, I'll use my fingertips, and I'll definitely blend all of this out. But for now, I'm just spreading the product all the way down as far as I can. If you mess up, it's okay. You can always go back with your angle brush with the leftover product and fix it. Here I was kind of struggling with that arch. It's kind of hard to look down and do your eyebrows, guys, but I'm doing this for you guys. So now I'm going to use my darker shade and I'm going to do the top. I probably spend the most time on my eyebrows, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part up for you guys. So basically I'm just adding the darker concealer to the top and then I'll blend it out. Okay, so now I'm going to use my LA Pro Conceal, which you can find this at CVS in the color Pure Beige on my eye space, and I'm going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender just so I can prepare my eye space for my Juvias Place Zulu palette. I'm going to use this orange color and I'm going to go in right above the crease. So as I apply this, I'm going to use my Morphe brush and I'm going to go ahead and dip into the product, and I'm going to use windshield wiper motions just right above the brow, very lightly. I'm not doing anything super harsh. The concealer basically sets the tone for how the eyeshadow will be applied. So now I'm just going back and forth with windshield wiper movements and kind of like buffing movements, which are just like little round circles, and I'm just trying to blend it all the way out so it looks like seamless. Now I'm going to use another Morphe eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go into my Saharan 2 by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to use this like rust burnt orange color, and I'm going to take it right underneath that orange that I used from the previous Zulu palette. And this is just basically going to intensify it, and I'm basically doing windshield wiper movements back and forth, buffing it at the ends to give it a seamless blend. You really want to spend time blending out your eyeshadow. I know it's annoying and it can take a long time, but it's so worth it in the end for all of the colors to blend together. Okay, so after I'm done blending this, I noticed that I had a little bit of concealer that was looking shiny around my eyebrows, so I just took a flat brush and basically just spread that down so it was not looking shiny around my eyebrows. I can't stand when the concealer is still there, like, and it looks shiny. That just looks a hot mess. So what I'm doing now is just cleaning that part up. Now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe eyeshadow brush. I'm sorry, I don't have the name, but I'm gonna go in with this red color, and I'm gonna go right and I'm gonna outline my lids. So I'm gonna use windshield wiper motions, and I'm just very lightly, because these colors are very pigmented, and I had to actually use the rest of the product on the other eye, but I'm just gonna blend it out on my eyelid. So now I'm going back in with that rust color from the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm just going to kind of blend it even more, kind of basically intensifying that rust color so it's more of a blend. And this is how it's looking so far. I'm going to continue working on it, blending all the colors out. Now I'm going to use this gold color, and I'm going to put it directly on my lids. I'm going to use a flat brush for this. It's just a Sonia Kashuk brush that I got years ago from Target. And I'm going directly on my lids. I'm not doing a cut crease, but I'm just putting it on my lids. And then I'll blend it out with one of the previous fluffy brushes that had the color just above it on there. Okay, it's to my liking. I'm just going to add a little bit more orange at the very top, just to kind of intensify it and kind of distinguish the colors just a little bit more. And I'm going to continue blending that out. So now I'm going to use my LA Pro Conceal and go ahead and contour my face. I'm going to start with my triangles, and I bring the concealer all the way up to like a snatched motion, that's what I call it, down my nose, under my lips, and then the same thing on the opposite side. I definitely clean up the dropped eyeshadow that came from my eyeshadow application, and I definitely do the little tree of life. And I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and then I'll blend it in with my damp beauty blender after it's already set in place. But for now, I'm going to do my under eyes with the same two colors that I used, the orange and the rust orange, underneath my wet line. Okay, so here I'm just blending everything out seamlessly with my beauty blender. I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and press this into my skin. Fun fact, I used to basically just sit the product on my face, but now I actually really press it into my skin. And I don't normally brush it off anymore. I kind of just press it into my skin, and I feel like that holds like way better. So I'm going to press this into my smile lines, anywhere where you think your makeup is going to crease or get shiny, like your forehead, under your eyes, the tip of your nose, your smile lines, your jaw. Now I'm going to go in with my Stila eyeliner and just do like a mild eyeliner. I hate doing eyeliner because I always mess up on it and then I end up messing up the whole eyeshadow look. But I'm going to try to take my time with this and get this right, so bear with me. Now I'm going to go in with my Monsieur Big mascara by Lancome, and I really love this. I always use mascara prior to putting on my lashes. I have the Truffle Contour here by Fenty Beauty. I've been swearing by this ever since she released it. I'm contouring down my nose, and I'm going to contour my jaws and under my jaws and under my lips and my forehead. Now that I have this on, I'm going to use my Mario Badescu setting aloe spray, basically to kind of wet the product, because that product, it can be, I think maybe mine is super old, but it can be really hard to move around. I'm using a Morphe angled contour brush to blend this out. And as you can see, I haven't wiped off the translucent powder. Whatever comes off will just come off, but I definitely don't like dust it off anymore. I'm adding a little blush, some raisin on top of that contour, and I'm just making sure that my nose is straight down and snatched, and I'm almost done. I'm going to use my MAC lip liner in the color Chestnut, one of my favorites, and do my 90s lip liner. I'm using my lashes in the style Zara today, and they're available on my website at www.yasminebianca.com. I'm setting my face with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I really love to drench my face in this because this stuff really works. I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush for my highlight after I've set my face. I feel like the highlight definitely pops more when your face is wet, and it just gives you that wet look. It just looks so bomb. I'm going to highlight the tip of my nose, my jaw, the highest part of my jaw, and I don't normally do my duck's, whatever you call it, duck's peak or something, but oh my gosh, just look at that highlight. Like, it is just the bomb. I love Laura Mercier. So I already put my glue on my lashes, and you see how seamlessly they just come on. I'm using the 30 Second Salon Pro bonding glue, and look at how easy they just sit on my lash. Like, I love these lashes. Style Zara. So I'm going to give my face another spray. I feel like you can never set your face enough. Oh, I hate when that happens. But so I'm going to go in after this with my lipstick. It's going to be in the color Cupcake by MAC. I think it's Cupcake. I need to double check, but I'm just gonna really mix that in. And I see I didn't blend out my contour at the bottom of my lip. I'll get that later. You can't really tell anyway. But this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Look at that highlight. There is no editing done being here. I mean, this is straight fresh off the press, honey. I love this look. It really looks like a sunset on my eyes, especially with the lashes. I did forget to add the blush, so I'm going to go back and add the blush, and it's in the color Dolly Mix by MAC. And I'm just going to blend that out, blend, blend, blend. I love using a lot of blush, and it's so old, but it's called Dolly Mix. I love Juvia's Place palettes, and this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you want to see more makeup tutorials in the comments. I love you guys. Mwah. Thanks so much for watching.